Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your support on my first video. I wasn't expecting it to do as incredible as it did. And I know it's only maybe like 100 likes, but to me that's incredible, and I never even thought more than 5 likes that video was gonna get. So I am truly appreciative of you, but today we're actually going to be reviewing some products from Saie Beauty. I have a couple that I got in from the haul, and one of you left a comment saying that you wanted to see more of the products in action. So I'm gonna do a full look, and this is the look I created with the Saie products. I'm actually heading to lunch for my best friend's birthday, so I kind of wanted to do like a look that's just very easy, very casual, but a bit glam, you know, like a bit like I'm put together, I'm feeling well, I'm feeling nice, and the Saie products truly do that. So I will give my final thoughts, my impressions of these products in the review. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do enjoy this video, please give this video a thumbs up. I truly appreciate that. And also please subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of content, and in the comments below leave what you guys want to see more of in this channel. Do you want to see more makeup products? Do you want to see more get ready with me, more hauls? Please just let me know. I truly appreciate all of your feedback. It is incredible to me, and again, I'm just starting out on YouTube, so the more I get comfortable, the better these videos will get. I promise you that. But again, thank you guys so much for your support. I truly love it. And let's get into this makeup look. Hi guys, so right before we go into my makeup routine, we're gonna do a little bit of skin prep. I am a big believer that if you do a good skin prep for your skin type, your makeup, no matter what it is going to last all day. It's gonna look flawless, and it's gonna do what you want it to do. So if you have dry skin, you know, maybe you have to moisturize a little bit more, or you have to add a little more oils to your skin to get the makeup to set really well. If you're a little bit more oily, then you have to put a little bit more, you have to just be smart where you're putting your moisturizer, like not maybe right down your T-zone if that's where you're oily, or put a matte primer along your T-zone to just like combat what your skin naturally does. So I'm a huge firm believer on that. So I'm going to show you my skin prep routine. I'm going to keep it a little simple today just because I am doing brunch and I'm not doing extremely high glam, but we're gonna have a little sparkle with it. So the first thing I go in with is an eye cream. I'm on the hunt for a good eye cream, so if you guys have any recommendations, please leave them down below. But this one right now is my favorite that I'm using. It is the Alum Eye Cream. It has quinoa and vitamin C in it. It is a bit of a strong scent for me, and that's the only thing that I don't like about it, because when I put it on, I do feel like, whoa, like I can smell the scent, and like my eyes even feel it. I was using another one, but unfortunately that one, it didn't have a scent. It was a very thick consistency, which I like, but unfortunately with my lashes, like when I would put it on at night, it would literally just like make my eyes so watery, and my lashes would just fall off. So it was horrible. Unfortunately, I couldn't use that, even though I really did love the product. But right now I'm on to the Alum Eye Cream. But again, I'm on the market for one, so if you know one, please let me know. The next thing that I go in with, and I honestly truly love this product, especially when I want my makeup to last all day, it is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. I just love how this makes my skin feel. I have normal to combo skin, and the combo is really in my T-zone. I get very oily, but like the rest of my skin's pretty normal. So I love putting this on just to create like a nice base on it. I feel like it is a bit tacky, which I love because to go apply your makeup on, but it also helps brighten my skin. It gives it this youthful glow, and I mean, you can just see I just put it on. It is just, my skin automatically is getting these natural glows, which I really love. And then the final step of my routine, and it's honestly my favorite part because I just think this product is magical. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. Yes, it's expensive. Yes, it's worth a pretty penny, but the way I use it, I feel like it lasts really long time. So I use like this much product, like literally I just put my finger on top and I just go and do a super light cover on it. Like I do not go and put like a slob of it on, because I feel like you don't need it. Like you don't need to use so much of this product to make your skin like incredibly moisturized, and like the magic that's in here, honestly, because there's no other word to describe it, is incredible. It makes my skin so soft, so ready for foundation. And again, like I'm not using a lot. Like I bought this the last Sephora sale, and you can see like I'm barely like touching the surface here. So I think like sometimes I see a lot of influencers use this product and they'll like put their finger in and like do a whole slab of it, and you don't need that. And especially for me, like because I said I'm combo skin, I do put a little bit in my T-zone area just because I love how this like helps apply my foundations. but I don't put a lot. Like, most of my application goes on the outer corners of my face, on my cheeks, on my forehead, and that's really how I love it. But you don't need to use a lot of it. Like, I feel like sometimes people are shown like, you gotta go through this so much. Like, honestly, this whole thing will probably last me like a good year. So I truly love it. I don't like, you can use a lot of it if you like. If you want to lather it all in there, go for it. But I'm not like a big person on that. Like, I like moisturizing my skin, but like with a light layer, like, and it's still soft. Like, you can feel how soft my skin is. So this is honestly one of my favorite products. I do use the Laneige Water Bank Moisturizer Cream as well as sometimes when I don't want to use this, or like during the day if you put on makeup a lot. I also really love the Saie Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. This has become one of my new favorite like skincare moisturized products, and I really like it as a base for my makeup. I can see the hype with it. But I also use the Laneige, so you have a couple options if you're not looking to splurge on the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I told you guys I have combination skin, and we're going to be going to lunch, and it's going to be outdoors, and it is Florida weather, so it is a bit humid, so I always like to put like my T-zone, just like put like a more mattifying primer on there, or a pore defining primer, and my absolute favorite is the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I was only able to get a mini size during the Sephora sale because it sells out that quickly. So I'm going to be using this one today. But another one that I'm truly loving as well is the LYS Pore Diffusing Gripping Primer. I like this because I also feel like it helps that foundation like just grip onto your skin, and literally it pores blur away. I will say this is a more watery primer, so like when you put it out, like you just have to be mindful like how much you're grabbing, where this is more of a like, it's a little thicker formulation. So I really love this, and I'm going to show you guys how I use it. I literally put a dab of it on my finger and my nose, my chin, and my forehead, and then I just kind of go outwards with that. And it's such a soft formula. I don't have big pores, so you can't really tell like this huge difference when I put this on with my pores, but I do get oily, and I sometimes love to bring it like on my smile lines because I talk a lot, and with me, like, I'm always just very expressive, and I'm always like wanting to chime into conversations, so I always have like makeup. I always sometimes get foundation like in my smile lines, like sit, so I always have to put like something on my smile lines. I set my smile lines really well as well, and that's it. Simple, easy, and I just do it again on the parts that I know I'm oily. So if you have maybe more dry skin, I would focus on the dry parts of your skin to put a little bit more hydration, a little bit more moisturizer to it. Whereas where you're more oily, I would put, you know, a mattifying primer if you have one. My friend's really oily, and she took my Laura Mercier mattifying. It was a mattifying lotion primer, and she really loves it. I love this because, again, I'm not super oily, but I'm a little bit more than normal, so that's why I use this one. And honestly, these two are my favorites. Okay, so now let's get into the makeup routine. So on my last video, which honestly, thank you guys so much for all your support. Like, I literally thought I was going to post that, and I was going to get maybe like 5 views, and that was it. And the fact that I'm almost at 100 views when I saw it today blows my mind. I'm truly like in shock, and I know like it's only 100 views, like that's not a lot of views, but for me that's a lot, because all I did was post this one time on my social media, on my Instagram that I'm doing it, one time on my TikTok, and the rest I kind of just wanted to see how the algorithm works with YouTube and like how that's gonna grow. So I definitely just put it out to put it out and see what came out, and I'm honestly so grateful. But on there, someone did comment, and I'm gonna leave her handle below because this video is directly for her. She wanted to see all the Saie products that I got and like me test them out. And I have been trying these throughout the week, and on my TikTok there's smaller versions of videos that I like, of what I like of the products, what I don't like, how I'm comparing them. So we're gonna start off, and we're gonna do, it's not a full face of Saie because I don't have all of their products. I am missing some, but the products I do have, I will try it out. So for sure, first we're going in with the Saie Beauty Slip Tint. It is like, again, a tinted foundation really, or tinted moisturizer for me. It isn't a very big coverage, but watch and you'll see. And the reason I skipped SPF in my skin prep routine was because this actually has SPF 40 in it. Yeah, I'm incredible. Like, this is honestly a great product. I have tried it out. I have worn it to work for like literally 10 hours and it looks so beautiful. So I can't wait to show you guys. I'm also in the shade 3, just for reference, and you can see my skin. But let's just actually dive in. I don't even want to stop the camera. So the only thing I have a problem with is this pump. Like, for me, because I don't have it sitting like this on my counter, I do have it laying down like in my beauty drawer. So I feel like sometimes like it's hard for me to get like the pump out, but once it comes out, it comes out. And what I'm gonna use is a new brush that I've been like loving recently. It is from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I got it at Walgreens, so you can pick it up. Literally was like $2. It is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and just look at how beautiful. So I'm just gonna grab some of the product, and I like to dab product onto my skin first. I don't know why, this is just something I do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out, and you're just gonna see how easily this blends. Look at the glow this gives your skin. And again, it has SPF 40 in it, so that like blows my mind. Like, I don't need to have a sunscreen underneath my makeup because this does it for me. And again, you can see like I don't have much uneven skin tones and like a lot of acne spots, so you can't really tell like how it covers, but I will show you guys up close. And you can see like obviously right here I still have a pimple. You can still kind of see it through. Again, I think it's more I wouldn't say sheer, I would say maybe like a light coverage. You can build it up, I believe, if you want to add more to the spots and like in a patting motion. But I honestly love that it evens my skin tone. Like, you can see how bright my skin is and how like the little spots I have, the little redness I had on my cheeks is completely gone. My forehead all is the same, and I love that. And like just the brightness this gives my skin, like you can see, like look at these under eyes and then look at the rest of my skin, like flawless. This glow is just this natural glow. Like, if you know me, and you guys will get to know me, my first thing that I always put on is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. And like with this, I don't even need it, because look at this, like this glow is just insane. And this is here just like an artificial lighting, so when you're outside you get even more of that natural glow, which I absolutely love. And again, this product is so, I feel like it's just so stunning, and I feel like not a lot of people use it more for like an actual like glam look or a full makeup look. I feel like they use it more for like everyday wear, or I'm running to the gym quickly, or just some kind of SPF that people want to put on. But like literally this will last you all day. And my biggest worry with this was because I said I'm very oily in my T-zone, so I always feel like here it's just gonna, by the end of the day, look like a hot oily mess, and I'm gonna have to like blot it down 5 million times. But no, if you set it with a great setting powder, this is just, you're gonna just glow naturally all day, and it's just perfect. I absolutely love it. So the next thing I do in my makeup routine is I go in with some sort of like bronzer, contour, and I just prefer to do it that way. So what we're gonna go in with is the Saie Beauty. It is the cream bronzer. I have it in the shade medium. When I first tried this, I will say for me, I felt like it was a dupe for the Chanel bronzer. I'm not gonna say it was a true dupe because I haven't tested them out yet. I'm gonna plan to do a video on that on TikTok this week, but I felt like it was a very similar like texture, a very similar like wear. And I'm gonna show you guys, like for any kind of bronzer or contour, I love to go in with the Patrick Ta contour brush, because I just feel like this is a perfect brush. It's very dense, but it also blends easily. So I just tap it onto the product, and I'm just gonna add some warmth to the face. And you can see how this is just blending so smoothly. It's nothing like, it's not rough, it's not making those lines on my face. It blends so perfectly with the slip tint. I feel like these two are made kind of for each other. I like to tap it in just to kind of see my placement first, and then I'm just gonna blend it out, like, and you can see, like, look how smooth that's blending. Like, I didn't even do anything. I'm just tapping very lightly. And you can see it's adding warmth to my face. Like, this is very, very soft, very smooth. And again, like, I feel like this could be a dupe for the Chanel bronzer, but I have to try it out. I keep saying this and like, I have to try it out. But I feel like, because I feel like when I do the Chanel bronzer, I get this similar effect. I get such a natural bronze on my face. I get such a glow, and it blends perfectly. Like the Chanel bronzer, I love it. It blends so smoothly and so easily onto the skin. And then sometimes with bronzer, I also like to grab it onto my eye and just use that to lift. And I do it on both sides. And then sometimes I'll even like use my finger to blend it out and just lift. Now, because this is more of a bronzer, I feel like for me, bronzers just don't work well to contour my nose because it's more warm tone, more red toned. And for a good contour, I feel like you need like those gray, cool tones. So I'm not going to use this to contour my nose, but this is honestly like stunning. Like, look how much it warmed up my face from the slip tint. And it went on so effortlessly. You guys saw it. We did the whole routine here. And it's just like the product itself, it's, you know, there's a lot in here too. So I really do love that. Next in my routine, I personally like to go in with blush. And a blush is something for me that like I've always shied away from. I never really liked blushes. I never really was that girl. Like for me, I would add bronzer and like that was my blush. And it was just because I wasn't comfortable with like the colors. I didn't really know how to place it. And I felt like, ooh, too pink, you look like a clown. And that was always me. But recently I've been realizing my younger middle school self was way wrong, and I've been loving blushes to the point where like now I can't be stopped with how much I love blushes. So I'm going in with the Saie Beauty Dewy blush. It is in the shade Poppy. I really love this color because it's not a color that I have a lot. Like I feel like I have a lot of pinks and I wanted to try something different. So this one, it just spoke to me. It just stood out with me. And I literally put 2 dots. I'm putting a little more here. What I will say is, if you're a fan of the Rare Beauty blushes, you're gonna be a fan of this. Now for me, the Rare Beauty, it's super pigmented, so I feel like 1 dot and you kind of have to manage with that. With this one, it's not as, it is pigmented, but it's not as much, and like I feel like these are they blend easier for me, so I love this. So we're gonna test this out today, and I'm gonna also be using another e.l.f. brush. It is the e.l.f. blush brush, and it has like this little slant, if you can see, and I absolutely adore it. I feel like with dry blushes, with powder blushes, and liquid blushes, it just blends so perfectly. And like, just look at this color. And I know like it looks a lot, but this is a trust the process. When you're doing cream products, you have to always trust the process. Like right now, it looks very wet. It looks like it's a little everywhere, but that's okay. We haven't set the face. We haven't added any powder products. So just take a deep breath, like just trust the process with me. I have to readjust because like my leg's like falling asleep. Now here, I think I went a little bit more on the color than here, and I think I knew I would. So what I like to do, so like let's say you're here and you're just like, I don't like this. Like see how much more blush I have here. You can go with your foundation brush and just tap over it. And it brings it down. So that way it's not like so in your face. And I like to put some leftover on my forehead, a little on the nose, and a little on the chin, just to bring in some color. So this has honestly been one of my favorites. You're gonna see what I partner with when I put the powder products on, but this has honestly been a favorite of mine. I am looking to get the color Chili next because it is that more pinky tone that I've been loving. So I'm waiting for that to come back in stock. But these are incredible, like honestly, and like I At first I thought it was a little small for the price, but honestly, like the amount that you're using, this is gonna last you a while too. And I feel like it's so easy to carry on and like with your makeup and your makeup bag and throw it in there. So I really do love these. I feel like it gives, again, everything that these products have say, they add this glow to the skin that's not like super in your face. Again, if you have very oily skin, I would just, again, use a mattifying primer. Don't go as crazy with the moisturizer on the areas that you're very oily, and let these products speak for you. If you're very dry, and you're gonna love these because again, they add such a glow to the skin. They're very hydrating, but again, it's how you prep your skin. So this can work really for any kind of skin type. I just feel like you have to know how to prep it. And again, you don't have to have expensive products. You can go to Ulta, you can go to the drugstore and find products that are going to work for you. You just have to test them. So when it comes to your makeup, what I'm going to say first is get a skin prep routine. So if you know I'm very oily, go and start trying out mattifying primers. Go start trying out different kind of skin prep routines that are going to help mattify the oils of your skin. Invest in a good setting powder that works for you. I know the Maybelline Fit Me one, everyone seems to love. I haven't tried it out yet, but everyone seems to love it. And that's a little bit more, a little bit less expensive than other products at Sephora or at Ulta. For me, my favorite setting powder, without a doubt, is the One Size translucent powder. It just, I don't know what he put in there because it's literally magic, because my T-zone, and again, I get oily on my T-zone if I don't set properly. And when I set with that, chef's kiss, chef's kiss. But I'm going to give you guys my reviews at the end of the video. I'm going to finish out my makeup. So for my concealer, I'm going in with the One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. I love how hydrating this is for under the eyes. I actually saw Patrick Starr's live yesterday. I was trying to win some free makeup, but I didn't. But honestly, the way his products worked on his face, and he was doing a get ready with me, but also doing giveaways, and the way I was watching him like apply his products, it just made me realize, like, sometimes I think with makeup, we think like, oh, this is just a slip tint, like it's not gonna be a lot. Or his BBB cream, it's just like a BBB cream, it's not gonna be like a full-fledged foundation. And what I think we forget is that any kind of foundation, you can make it last. Like, look at the foundation I have now, it's a slip tint, but can you tell? Can you see like every single bad part of my skin? No, even like up close. I guess you can see some of my imperfections, but when you're looking at far away, which this is a normal way you're gonna see people, you don't see that. And I think sometimes we take products and we're like, oh, it's just a slip tint, it's not gonna do anything for me. Like, I'm gonna show you, I'm doing a face right now to go out, and it's gonna work with the slip tint as my foundation. So that's what I like to do next, is go in with concealer. And I go in under the eyes, I do like the triangle, then I like to go my forehead, put a little down my nose, and then I like to try and carve out my bronzer and my blush, and just add a little bit more of like a dimension to it. Next, I go in with a setting powder. I rave about this. This is honestly my go-to setting powder. I didn't announce it here, but on TikTok I announced that I am going to Italy for my 30th birthday, so I'm super, super excited. But with that, I'm only taking a carry-on. And if you know me, you guys would know that I have a full vanity of makeup. So for me to take like only a carry-on, it's gonna be a struggle, because like clothes-wise, I'm okay. Like, I can figure out how to wear clothes, or I can buy clothes, like it's not a big deal. But makeup, I'm just like, how am I only gonna pack a little thing of makeup? Like, I'm gonna have to pick favorites. And I'm the worst at picking favorites. Like, I like a lot of things, and that's my honest opinion. I just like a lot of things. And products that I like, I tend to stick with. So for me, like, it's just gonna be a struggle, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me as I pack. So it'll be fun. I don't go on for later in the year, but the one thing I will say, out of every product I have, the one thing I know I'm going to be taking with me, that's gonna be on my carry-on, that I'm definitely not leaving the United States with, is the One Size translucent setting powder. When I tell you, I have other setting powders, they work really well. I like a lot of them as well, but for when I'm at work, from 7:30 in the morning when I do my makeup, till around 4:30, 5 o'clock when I get home, and fine. I tell you, my makeup doesn't budge, no matter if it's a dewy foundation, if it's a matte foundation, if it's a slip tint, no matter what it is, this transforms it all. Literally. Like, I don't know what he put in here. I know when he made this powder, one of his favorite brands is Charlotte Tilbury, and he was trying to go off of her pressed powder, and honestly, he succeeded and overexcelled, because like, this is iconic. I feel like if you're gonna get one size product, this is what you should get. I don't care what you like, what's your favorite, like, this is the holy grail of his entire line for me. I have the foundation, I have the BBB cream, I have the concealer, I have the translucent powder, and I just love this. I gravitate towards this every single day. When I'm sitting at home picking like, oh, maybe I'll try a different setting powder today. I try it, and by like 3 o'clock, I'm looking in the mirror and I have to pat down with like toilet paper or tissue paper, like to pat down the little oil that's coming through. With this, I can go in and I'm perfectly fine. I trust it. I know it's not moving my makeup. So not an ad, because I mean, if Patrick Star wants to sponsor me, I would love it, but not an ad. But I just truly love this product. And how I use it is, I personally sometimes go in with a beauty sponge. I sometimes go in with a brush, but recently I have found this brush, and it is a Saie product, so that's why I'm going to show you guys. It is the Saie Beauty, I don't remember what the brush is called, but it's like their setting powder brush. It comes with, they do have a setting powder, I just haven't tried it yet, but like the way this is angled, and you can see I use this all the time. I just love how this goes under your eyes. It fits perfectly for your forehead. It's perfect for your chin, for the smile lines. I even use it to like carve out here. So what I do is I will go in, once I put some setting powder in the pan, I'll tap it around, and I just like tap it into my eye. I personally don't like to bake. I do it on certain occasions when I definitely want extra brightness under the eye, but for brunch, we're just gonna set the face. And I'll go in and I'll tap some more into the brush, and you can see how much this holds. And we will go ahead and set this side. And again, the way this brush is like angled and designed, it fits perfectly under the eye. Perfectly, goes around the nose perfectly. Those smile lines, because I tell you guys, like, if I get oily anywhere first, that's where it's gonna be. We're gonna go in again, tap a little bit of the product, and I'm just gonna tap it onto here, my chin, because like this needs the work. And then my forehead's is not as bad. I think with like my skin prep, like my forehead's gotten a lot better with the oils, but I do still like to go in there. And any extra that's on the brush or that I have in the pan, I just like to go under my eyes again. I just take it everywhere. And literally done. And again, this product just makes it so easy for me to set my face. I was using a beauty sponge, and I still do from time to time, and I just feel like with a beauty sponge you get sometimes like the product on there, so you're like tapping, and then let it bake for a little bit, and then you gotta go get a brush anyways to brush it all off. So this, like, I feel like you can, and I have before, if you grab a lot more product on here, you can just tap it on and you'll bake a little bit, and then you can brush it off. Like, this just does both, and it's so soft. It fits in all the right areas that you need it to go ahead and set under your face. So I highly recommend you pick this up as well if you're going for Saie. It's one of my favorite tools that they have come out with, and I just really like it. So after we've set, I just let my face kind of sit for a second, but we're gonna go now and add powder to it. So for me, I love to do cream products first, then I set my face, and then I go in with powders. And we're just kind of gonna repeat the steps. So you can see, obviously, with setting my face, it did kind of wipe me out a bit and make me a little paler. So what we're gonna do is just add some bronzer. And I have a couple bronzers that I really like, but one I've been loving recently, I just bought it during the Sephora sale, is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. This was my big splurge. It was either between this and the Gucci one, as you guys know from my last video. I love that I got this one. Do I care now to get the Gucci bronzer? No, I really don't, because I'm gonna just spend my money on this, because first of all, it's so luxe. Second of all, look at how much of this product you're getting. Like, it's a lot of product. And third of all, I love Charlotte Tilbury. She's one of my favorite makeup brands, and everything she comes out with just works. And I also feel like everything she comes out with has this element of airbrush into it. So like this bronzer, I feel like when I put it on, there are plenty of times I put this on and I feel like my skin is just getting airbrushed. Like, I'm getting bronzed, but I'm also getting like an airbrush sense to it, like almost like a foundation. And it just blows my mind that all of her products do this. And I just think that's truly innovative, because again, I'm wearing a slip tint, but you can't really see it. And like, the more products that you're putting on your skin, the more coverage you're getting from that slip tint. So that slip tint's still bringing out the glow, but it's like not just showing all of my flaws and everything, because we're adding other products, we're setting the face. And what I love to do with this brush, I also use that bronzer on my eyes, just like we did the cream. I pull it up. And with the bronzer, I do like to go on my on the outsides of my nose, just to warm it up a bit. And now I know you guys are all like, wait, the blush is gone. Like, I can't see it completely like I used to. Wait, it's coming back. But again, look at that warmth it added to my face. I truly do love this bronzer. It's iconic, it's great. And if you're gonna get an expensive bronzer, I recommend the Charlotte Tilbury one. I haven't tried the Gucci bronzer, so I can't give you my opinion on it, but I don't feel like I'm missing out because I don't have the Gucci bronzer. So next, to bring back the blush in the poppy shade of the Saie Beauty blush, I'm gonna show it to you guys here so you can see. I'm going to go in with the Dior Coral blush. So I'm going to show you guys like a side by side. Like, this is a little bit more brighter, the coral, than the Saie liquid one, but that's what you want. I'm going to go in with the same e.l.f. brush that I did the liquid blush with, and we're just going to add a little bit to both cheeks. And you can see the color coming back, like that orangey coral pop of color. And I do like to put some on my forehead, on my chin, and I like to bring some across my nose. And again, it's back. These two together, iconic. Like, I just love both of these products together. I haven't really found another blush, but again, I'm a very big pink blush girl. So for me, like the coral one, I bought it off of impulse, and I love how I paired it with the Saie Poppy blush. I feel like they work so well together. They just cut. I know I'm a little bit more whiter because I have the lights on me, but in the mirror, this just looks stunning. Like, it's a fresh pop of color. It's like summertime. It's so cute. I love it. Hi loves, so I'm going to show you the last product from Saie that I personally love. It's the first product from Saie that I tried, and it automatically made me love the brand. And I'm going to show you how I personally like to use it. It is the Saie Glowy Dewy Highlighter in the shade Star Glow. It's a universal shade. First thing off the bat, what I love about this, the packaging is so sleek, but it's very heavy. So for this, like, you can use it a multitude of ways, which I love as well, but the way I like to use it, for the price, it's gonna last me literally forever. And that's the best part of it. And I feel like a lot of their products, like, you get a lot of product for your buck. So I really do love that. Now you can use this as like before your makeup, before your foundation, to add like a glowy, dewy look to the skin. And for me, I do like that, but I personally just love to put this on at the end as a highlighter, and I'm going to show you how I use it and how I love it. I did add a bit of highlight, like it's a gold tint to it, but we're going to go in with this as well. So I do shake it up a bit because I have it like laying with my foundations. I will literally add 2 pumps onto my skin, and you're probably like, wow, that's a lot, but trust me, it's not. I grab a beauty sponge and I just pat it into the beauty sponge, and it soaks it up very quickly. Like you can see how quickly it soaked it up, and it's right on here. And what I like to do is just go over, go on my forehead with it, my nose, and a little bit on the chin. And like you can see, like I showed you guys the highlight before. Now look at it, like stunning. And the best part is, I'm gonna bring you guys closer. It doesn't lift the foundation for me. Now, with other foundations, I have seen that it can lift it. So what I would do is when you go do this motion, literally 1, 2, 3, done. Don't go over it again. With the Saie products, I found, and like more lighter tinted skincare foundations, I found that I can tap it multiple times, but just be mindful of that. But it is somewhat like, just see, look at this glow. Like I just can't get rid of it. Like I just can't, like, and again, when I'm looking up close in like a mirror, my foundation is not like lifted up. The blush is still there. You can see it all. And even on my forehead, the same thing. And that's what I love about this product. Like you can just go in and add glow where you need it. Again, I know you've seen probably on TikTok and other places, they use it as like a primer before their makeup, which you also can. I love that it has a cooling effect to it too. So when I put that on, like my skin just feels cool, refreshed, rejuvenated. So again, another favorite of mine. This is probably, again, I'm sorry, I'm bad at picking favorites, but if you're gonna pick a favorite, I would pick, I think these two. I don't know. We're gonna get into that later on in the video, but honestly, this is iconic for a reason. It's a bestseller for a reason, because look, I'm just, face on, you can already see the glow. When I turn, I'm blinding you. So that's just how I love to put it on. You can use it as a primer as well, so it's what's best works for you. I'm gonna set my face, and I'm gonna do something very light on my eyes, and then I will be back to give you guys my final thoughts. Okay guys, so I'm here to give you my final thoughts on the Saie products that I tested out today and tried out with you guys. So the first one we're going to review is the Saie Beauty Slip Tint. Honestly, it's a slip tint, I understand, but look at my skin. Like, I'm up close and I'm far away, and you can't really tell that it's just a slip tint. And the best part about this, it has 40%, well, 40, SPF 40 in it. So it's just gonna be a great product for you to wear it like every day. It's a great product for you to do a little bit of glam with. I haven't again tried it out for like an all night out kind of thing, but I really do love this. I love the glow it gives your skin. And honestly, I would give it is again on the sheer to medium. See, this is where I have a hard time, because I feel like for me, again, I don't have a lot of bumps, I don't have a lot of scarring, so for me it does cover really well. But obviously if you do have a little bit more acne and a little bit more dark spots on your skin, a little bit more redness than I do, it may not cover as much. So I'm gonna actually go with, it's a more of a light to light medium coverage. Again, it is a slip tint, so it is that product like does say it's gonna be more of a tinted moisturizer than a full coverage foundation. But again, I love it. I feel like it sits perfectly on my skin. Again, I've done a wear test with it for over 8 hours, and it's worn perfectly. I'm gonna wear it today when I go out to lunch, later today in the hot Florida humidity, and we're gonna test it out again. But I really love this. So this is one of my favorites, and I know for sure I will be repurchasing this when the time comes. The next product that we're gonna go into is the Saie Beauty Cream Bronzer. If you're new to cream products and you're new to cream bronzers, I feel like this is a great choice to start off with, just because it's so easily blendable. Again, you guys saw, it blended so smoothly on my skin. It went on like a dream. It wasn't lifting the slip tint at all. So I really do like this, especially if you're new to any kind of cream products. I think you'll love it as well. You get to kind of try it out. And then before you maybe go into any kind of contouring or anything like that, this is a bronzer, I will say. So if you're going to use it for contour, no, it's not going to give you that same shadow effect. It's just going to warm up your skin. So I really love this. I do think it's a great product for beginners. Compared to other products I have, I really like it as well. It's not a contour though, so I just want to make that very, very clear. It is a bronzer, and I love the amount of product you get for the price. Comes in a couple different shades. It is, again, a clean beauty product, and I just love how effortlessly it went on and bronzed my skin. It was just so beautiful. So again, this is another product I really like. If you're new to makeup or new to any kind of cream products, I would definitely start out with this one over some of the other ones, just so you can kind of get a feel of how you like the products to lay on your face, how it's going to work for you. Again, one of my favorites. This is my second favorite. Okay, and if I had to pick one product, this is going to be my second favorite product. The Saie Beauty Dewy Blushes. I love them. I think they're super pigmented. I think they're a lot more easily blendable than, like, for say the Rare Beauty ones. So I love this. I love the shade Poppy. I'm gonna get another color in the shade Chili, I believe, once it comes back in stock. I really love this. I feel like it's very easily blendable. It is pigmented, so I know today I kind of went in with powder afterwards, but you don't need to use powder. So if you want to just use this, you can, and you can apply it over powders as well. I've tested that and it works well. So this is honestly one of my favorites. It is a lot of product in here as well. So I know it looks small, but it is a lot of product in here. And it's, again, super pigmented. So you need like 1 or 2 drops and you're good. So it's going to last as well. And I love the dewy effect it gives to your skin as well. It just adds, and they all complement each other so well. So this is definitely my number 2 pick out of everything. And lastly, this is definitely my favorite product from Saie Beauty. It is the Dewy Highlighter Gel, and this is in the shade Star Glow. I just love this because I'm sitting here and I just keep wanting to go like this in the mirror. I know I have lights, so it stands out a little more, but even in the mirror, you see this like reflectiveness in my skin, and I love that. And I just think this is just a stunning product. It goes well with a lot of different foundations. Again, if certain foundations, it may lift, so you're gonna only tap it 1, 2, 3, and done. And with that 3 taps, you're going to get it out really well. You can apply it to your skin as a primer before you put on foundation as well to give you that more dewy look. And that works as great as well. Plus, like, the best thing about this product, and probably why I give it my number 1, is for the price. Look at how much you're getting. Like, this bottle is heavy. This bottle is stunning. It's so chic as well, but you're getting a lot of product for your buck here. And I feel like for me, especially the way I like to use it as a highlighter, it's gonna last a long time. I have used this for high glam looks. I have used it for like everyday looks, and it works out incredibly. It doesn't move my makeup. It doesn't create any extra oils on my face. It's just a beautiful, beautiful product. And if you're gonna get one thing from Saie Beauty, I would make it this. Like, I would definitely make it this. It works well with everything. And honestly, this was the first product I got from Saie that made me want to try out the brand more. And then during the Sephora sale, I went in and bought all those 3 products because I just loved how much this was. So just be aware of that. You may fall in love with Saie Beauty, and I'm not responsible for that. But seriously, this is my favorite product of them. I don't know what I will do without this if it ever like decides to be discontinued. It's just something I truly, truly love. And again, I know I said for Italy, like, I'm gonna have to pack 1 things for like multiple days and products that can do a lot of things. This might actually be another one with the 1 size because I love how the highlight goes on day. You can make it a little bit more not as strong as other days. So I just love this. I can do it for a day look, I can do it for a night look, and that's my favorite thing. And that's honestly the biggest thing I'm gonna need when it comes to traveling. I'm gonna need products that can do multiple things. So this is honestly you might be going in with the 1 size. Like, you might be something I have to take with me. But again, I loved it. Let me know which products of Saie that you guys really like. I know there's a lot more that they have. Oh, I'm forgetting my second, actually no, sorry, Star Glow. I'm gonna say this is my favorite product from Saie. The reason for it is this brush is so innovative to me. The fact that I can easily go under my eye and blended out, set the face is incredible. Right on my forehead, the way I can go, the way on my chin, and even on like my cheeks. I truly love this brush. I bought it just because it was kind of like, let me try it, and it was more of a whim. And I was actually thinking of picking up the setting powder with them, but I saw the brush and like they're around the same price, so I said I'm gonna spend 20 bucks on the brush. And since I bought this brush, I have not put it down at all. Like, there's times I still use a beauty sponge to set my face, but I've caught myself using this more and more. I've used it with multiple different powders and it works just as well. And the way this works to set my face, I feel like is really, like, it's definitely helping the one size setting powder that's already incredible, like, just work its magic even more, because it's putting it in those creases, in those little areas, in those little crevices that normally a sponge can't reach. And it's just going that extra mile. So this is another product from Saie that I actually love. This is my favorite product. So let me recap, and I know I'm a hot mess. This is the #1 product from Saie that I love. Once you start using this brush and you start using it to setting your face, you're gonna realize why you love it so much. And hands down, my favorite product. It was about like $20, $22, so I really love it. Second favorite product is the Starry Glow. I guess this is more of like makeup. So this is my favorite makeup product from them. This is my favorite makeup tool from them. We'll use it that way. But second favorite is Starry Glow. The others I really do love. Next I'd probably go in with the blush and the slip tint. But the bronzer is just as beautiful as well. Again, if you're a beginner, I would definitely use this bronzer because I feel like it's just so easily blendable. It's easy to pick up. It's easy to like learn with. And that's what you have to do. Like with makeup, I feel like you have to try different things. I was never comfortable with cream and liquid products either until I started applying them on my face. And I might not go out with it, and that's fine. You can take your makeup off after you put it on, but at least you're experimenting and trying something new. Try something new, post it on social media, and then you get one compliment that says, wow, that looks, you look really good today. And that is just gonna be like, I did this different, I'm gonna try it. So I definitely think if you want to try some of these Saie products, I would highly recommend them. I love that they're a clean beauty brand. I love what they stand for. I love that they're trying to be eco-friendly to the world, sustainable, and it's just a great brand that I feel like not a lot of people know about, not a lot of people heard about, and I truly recommend them. They're one of my favorite brands. I do use a lot of their products for everyday looks, and some of their stuff I'm always gravitating toward, and it's just my favorite. It's my go-to, and I know how it works. So I would love for you guys to let me know down in the comments below, what are some of your favorite products that you would like to see try out? From, if you saw my Sephora haul, do you want to see any other products that I tried out during there? And also, do you like these Get Ready With Me? I know I was going to do a Get Ready With Me and get to know me, but I really wanted to showcase the Saie Beauty products and talk more about that. So my next video will be a Get Ready With Me, and I'm just going to kind of do my favorites at the moment and also talk more about myself so you guys can get to know me. But in the comments, please leave back any of your feedback. What are your favorite thoughts? What are your favorite Saie products that maybe I haven't tried yet? And also, what are your favorite colors of the blushes? Because I am looking to pick up like 1 or 2 more. And also, if you love this kind of content, if you love my channel so far, please subscribe. Please give this video a thumbs up. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I love all of your support. You guys are incredible, and I will leave the products linked down below.